Hello everybody, welcome to episode 5 of Comics Remixed. I'm your host j-wunn, aka Wade Wilson, alongside my co-host
David Sanchez.
No nicknames.
Traducido en español. ¿Dónde puse?
Anyway, this is episode 5. First episode being taped, first in what will be an ongoing thing now, courtesy of Dreamland Comics here in Schaumburg.
Thank you very much, Dreamland. Appreciate your support.
Filming on location, as you can tell, these nifty back issues back here. But for all your comic needs, come to Dreamland Comics in Schaumburg.
Any fellow nerdites that want to show some support late at night, come on out. It's gonna be
Saturdays after close. We usually close around 6. So if you want to stop by after 6 p.m. and hang out the window, flash us, show us some cool signs. Show us some cool signs or whatever. There's a pizza place, there's a 7-Eleven, some Mexican restaurants, there's a Subway. So I think
there's a laundromat.
Yeah, and you can tan and you can do your laundry too.
You could stay busy.
Very.
Really. Yeah.
But comic fans, you're encouraged to come down, show your support. So like we said though,
it is a tan and wash.
Unfortunately, you can't come in the store once it's closed due to responsibility reasons.
Liability.
That's the other word, liability.
That's the only
My responsibility, my liability, whatever. Anyways, come down, show support. Thank you again to Dreamland Comics for letting us film here. But you know what, David? We're going to do what we always do. Enough with the pleasantries. Let's just get right into it, man.
Hit it.
Breaking the fourth wall. Take it away, man.
Alright, in news today, very sad news. French comic book illustrator Jean Girard passed away at the age of 73. After actually his illness is undisclosed.
Yeah.
He was very inspired by American comics, working with Stan Lee a lot, working on, I think it was no more with Silver Surfer and Fantastic Four. Mm-hmm. He broke into film, doing a lot of filmography stuff, a lot of film art, specifically with George Lucas on the Star Wars series.
Yeah. And
he worked in the Aliens movies, so 2 huge cult movies. If you see any of his comic book work and how detailed he is, how meticulous he is about certain things, and you compare it to his movies, you can see where a lot of his influence was in those movies. So, Jean Girard, you will be missed, sir.
Yes, sir. May you rest with the angels.
I don't know how to say that in French. It would be cool.
Oh yeah, it would.
Yeah. I think I butchered your name, but if I could, I would say it.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
Yeah.
In other news, it's kind of hard to jump into something else after you hear the passing of somebody, especially in the business that we're in. So, or the passing of anybody in general. But we got to keep it going. So let's keep it going, man.
All right.
Funny news, funny news here.
That's how we jump into it.
Yeah. You go from something sad to funny, but what can you do?
That's how the French would do it, actually.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
We got a theme, people.
Yeah, of course. All right, here we go. This is kind of funny here. The Huffington Post, all right, they report that our world now has a real-life Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Officials in Taubaté, Brazil, have hired former soldier Andre Luis Pinheiro to help police patrol the streets and, quote, help to combat crimes such as murder and drug trafficking, which have increased in that area of Brazil lately.
In an actual Batman costume.
Yeah, he's in an actual Batman costume.
This is viral by now. I'm pretty sure you've seen the picture of this guy on your Facebook.
Yeah.
Not so long ago,
YouTube it.
After I saw this picture, I argued with somebody about his argument was why they shouldn't legalize marijuana.
Yeah.
And I was totally beating on this guy up until someone posted this picture, and I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Damn it, Brazil.
But it's it's true, man. They've got a real life Batman working with the police.
Yeah.
You gotta wonder if they got their own James Gordon. What they call him, Julio. Julio.
Jaime.
Jaime Gonzalez.
Jaime Gonzalez.
But you gotta wonder though. Are DC lawyers even checking into Brazilian copyright laws right now? You gotta wonder. Are they gonna laugh it off like, ha?
Honestly, it's good that you brought that up, because I think there have been cases like this in the past where people, probably crazier people, right. This is done with, there's consent and there's some sort of kind of like logic behind this, some sort. not common sense.
Right. Of course,
and I think
you're running around in a Batman costume for God's sake.
These are the grounds. Right? These are the grounds. He goes around in this Batman costume, doing and bringing down a lot of that intimidation that the Batman brings in his comics. If this guy gets hurt and jacked up and or killed, the more plausible of all, the latter is the more plausible.
Yeah.
Someone could actually say, you know what, he did this because he was influenced.
No, he's high.
He did this because he was influenced by the comic. It's no different. It's no different than when a kid watches a cartoon and does something because he saw it in the cartoon.
Very true, but would they treat it the same way, being as he's already a full-grown adult? That's the question.
No, in Brazilian courts, they throw all those guys in one of those like Hell Kitchen style jails.
Oh man!
And let them fight it out like that, and that's how they'll solve it. But I think
with a spoon.
I think honestly, there could be a legal fight here, and that's the suckiest part of this.
Yeah, because it's like all the people that Batman would have saved, and now they don't get saved.
No, but I want to know like how full you gotta go full on Batman. You just can't put on a suit, do some close quarters combat, and whatever. I want to see fucking batarangs. I want to see one of their little Fiats or Toyota Echoes converted into a Batmobile.
Dude, we gotta have the shark repellent.
We're gonna have shark repellent. Oh, they got mace.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but you might as well just go full on Batman.
So after you watch this show, seriously, YouTube it, Brazilian Batman. He does exist.
Yeah, it's viral by now. There's no way you can miss it.
Yeah.
And it's sad.
It's funny, but in a sad way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the guy looks so Hispanic too.
Dude, with a name like that, come on, Andre Luis.
Yeah, he's totally killing it because he makes us
look bad. I mean, we're not Brazilian, but we are Hispanic.
In the yellow pages to go to your kid's party.
Yeah. And I celebrate with El Batmanuel.
Yeah. Now, granted, he has a military background and all that stuff, but
I mean, how far is that gonna get you?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny stuff.
I want to see him bust through a ceiling, crash on like the mafia table while they're having their meeting,
Yeah.
Their round table meeting. Try to give off his monologue and not get killed before he even starts his monologue.
I'm Batman. Bam! You're done.
Yeah. Light him
Get
up.
this body out of here.
Yeah.
Bring on the pozole.
That's what they should have thought about. I don't know if they have pozole.
Who cares?
I'm just saying.
What do Brazilians eat? What's the big Hispanic food?
We're not trying to be like racial.
I always say pozole.
Stereotype. We're not trying to stereotype.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway. Oh, crap. I dropped my pen. Thank you.
Sub.
Yeah. Anyways, and last bit of news for you action figure collectors out there, specifically the DC variety. Mattel is they announced the whole DC Universe All-Stars action figure line, but Big Bad Toy Store has confirmed that Mattel canceled the first 3 waves of figures. As to why, nobody knows, because everybody that collects it's in the action figure market knows that these DC figures are hot. They're expensive, but they're hot. So as to why they would just announce the first 3 waves and then cancel them, nobody really knows. Like I said, even one figure was on display at
Mattel canceled?
Yeah, Mattel canceled it.
Not the toy store?
No, not the toy store, Mattel.
That's interesting.
One of the figures was actually on display, like a prototype, at New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
It was Le Fleas from the Orange Lantern. Orange Lanterns. And like I said, for some reason they decided to cancel it. Wave 1 was pretty bad, man. They had Batman Beyond. They had the Flashpoint version of Plastic Man. La Fleas, like I said. And they had Superboy Prime. That was Wave 1. Wave 2 was the current Flash from the New 52, which is known as JLA version. They had Red Robin from Kingdom Come, Supergirl, and the JLA Batman. Or, I'm sorry, Superman. Superman. Huh?
Supergirl.
Did I say the current Supergirl? All the figures pretty much, their current versions are the New 52 ones. So, and Wave 3, what got me was it was Batgirl, current Batman, Hawkman, and Steel. And the pictures from
Steel Need is a cool figure.
Yeah. Well, no, DC Direct did put out some nice looking Steel figures a couple years ago. But for some reason, like I said, they canceled this all 3 waves, and they decided to re-solicit Wave 1, and they changed the wave up. Now the wave includes a new Superman, includes a new Batman, includes Red Robin, and Superboy Prime. What I would like to know is why. If you had these figures going, you had the first 3 waves lined up, you even had people getting ready to take pre-orders. Now, hell, I even pre-ordered Wave 1, I'm not going to lie. I want me a cool-ass Batman Beyond figure, but, like, why would they just...
It could just be buzz. Maybe just to keep people on there, get people on their heels and all riled up about this.
Could be.
Or maybe legal contract dispute, money issue.
Well, Mattel owns. They have all the rights.
But what does the toy store get out of carrying these toys? Nothing because they produce their own markup, right?
Yeah, it's the same as the store carrying.
It's probably just buzz. That's all it is. It's just buzz changing up on people. Maybe some of those. Maybe the first round was to figure out which characters people actually want.
Right.
Maybe those will become exclusives down the line.
I hate when they do that. They might put them on MattyCollector.com.
You know, with this information age, you know, when you log into somebody, cookies, whatever, it sends information to somebody else to know what you're in there for.
Right.
That's good. What happened? That's probably what happened. They collected their data.
Could be.
Asshole.
Could be. Jerks. Yeah. Anyway, well, that's what we got for this week in Breaking the Fourth Wall. Hopefully, it gave you a little bit of.
Because we're not going to talk about the Avengers movie.
Not during Breaking the Fourth Wall.
No.
We'll talk about it now.